we weren't playing COD, it was Halo 3
Yep.
and then ODST, but we played a lot of Halo 3 multiplayer, but we played more of Forge. Like when Forge came out, custom games, that was our life for like God, almost 2 years. It was great. I miss OG Forge.
I'm telling you, Combat Evolved, Blood Gulch. That's all you need. That
Yeah,
and then what was the name of the snowy map that was like super long and
on CE,
yeah on Combat Evolved?
I know because
I can picture it. I'm blanking on the name.
that's one of the two large bases on either
Yeah, and you
end.
kind of have to like it's kind of like a
Yeah,
big U shape. You have to
yeah.
like yeah.
God, I can't remember what that's called.
Anyway, that those two maps are my favorites. I kind of bounced off of two.
Oh,
Like
I
me,
love
me and my
2.
brothers never really played that much.
We
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 kind of
played 2 all the time.
bounced off of 2 and 3. We played a lot of Reach, and then 4.
No. See, none of my friend group, like, I played the campaign of 4, but we didn't really play multiplayer,
And then
so
Infinite had a good multiplayer at the beginning, and then like they never really fixed the netcode,
yeah.
so I kind of bounced off of it because just getting disconnected all the time, awful.
No, like, because I didn't do much of Modern Warfare 3's multiplayer, that's when we kinda switched over to I got because I played Battlefield 2 on PC, but I didn't have a great PC at that time, so I couldn't do, like, all the hardcore mods and things and, like, 'cause we were trying to get into Arma as well, because that was that period
Oh
of
man,
time,
yeah.
and now, so when Battlefield 3 came out, I bought that because it came out, in October, if I remember right. So I bought it, for Black Friday, and on 360, which again, not the best place to play it, but that was my life for way too long, and that was the entire reason why I built a new computer. Because beforehand, before any of that, we had the family computers for years, and then I had, a few laptops that I would play, like, Fallout New Vegas on, like, the original Dead Space, which amazing, and just a couple, like, easier to run PC games 'cause again, it was a laptop from back in the day. Battlefield 3 did not run on it, so I finally built a desktop just to play Battlefield. Everything's gone downhill from there.
Yeah, that was one of the I think when I built my first PC, one of the games that one of the first things I played on I think was BF3. Um what was I playing at the time? I don't think it was a Call of Duty at the time.
Oh, dude, and Titanfall?
Portal 2 was playing some of
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I don't remember. But then at some point, like after that, BF4 came out, and then that was my life for a while. I played tons of BF4 multiplayer, and the single player is pretty good too.
Yeah, 3 story was better. Especially the jet mission in 3.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
no, that's
iconic,
true.
it's sick. Welcome to the Hostility Morning Show. I'm your host, John, joined today by
Nathan,
Steven.
Matthew.
Well, congratulations, guys. Give yourselves a round of applause. You made it to Friday. Yay! Corporate has informed me that we will be doing a pizza party today for lunch. As such, we want to thank you for all you guys' hard work. We're going to go ahead and reduce your paychecks for the cost of the party, though. So just be aware of that. This is mandatory. You do have to show up. We appreciate all the hard work you've done. We are very gracious of you guys willing to pay for this, from corporate. It's great. So thank you again. And I hope you have a good, relaxing Friday.
Just the one paycheck is being reduced.
For the party, yes, but but it's not being reduced. We're actually taking the entire paycheck to pay for the party.
Did it cost? Is that how much the party cost
Listen,
was?
but due to budgetary constraints this year, we and complaints we received from HR, specifically from you, we can't divulge any further. But I just have to say, Steven, we want to thank you for all the work that you have done, and we hope you enjoy your nice little break.
Is it gourmet pizza?
like I said, you're gonna get pizza today at noon.
See, I didn't get that email. I didn't get the email that said that my paycheck was being docked. I got the one that said I don't need to show up on Monday.
Oh.
Oh, hey, by the way, I need your computer and your yeah, congratulations. It's a Friday. We have made it again to the end of another hostility season. Wanted to take this time to kind of just reflect and maybe relax a little bit from all the hard effort. And obviously, it's been such a interesting year, not only in tech but just around the world. So we kind of wanted to kick our feet up on the desk. Hope you guys enjoy some of the conversation, and feel free to leave your comments down below of, how do you guys like to, unwind from work? What are your guys' best methodologies or recommendations as we're kind of gonna, clear up a couple things, wrap up for the season, and hit it hard in season 3. So, Steven, I want to toss over to you. Obviously, we're having that pizza party, so what opinions, thoughts? What's your favorite topping?
Anchovies, obviously.
I didn't get to choose the toppings, so
Thank you. Cheese, by the way, is your favorite topping, and we bought 7 of those cheese pizzas, but they're not the sizes that you think.
just cheese.
Yeah, you got 7 cheese pizzas.
No
then
pepperoni, no supreme,
you got
no sausage.
Listen, I told you
no...
budgetary constraints. Matthew, I still need your computer.
These are those Jack's frozen pizzas. These aren't like,
it's not even Little Caesars. Gosh.
No, sir. We went to the Dollar Tree. He was right next door.
It has been a good season. I think we've talked about some cool stuff. Had some good topics. Had some good conversations. I think we only rehashed. There's a couple things I think we only rehashed like 40-45% of the episodes, like repeated ourselves again. But okay, I don't count that. That's just a given that it's going to be uttered. Again, like if you listen to last episode, we've now established the hostility in the morning drinking game.
Yep.
Yep. And it's specifically for Matthew's use of the words. Again, remember, Linux, 1 drink, Debian, 2.
Does it count if anybody else does it, or is it only when
No,
I
just
say
you.
It? Okay. Well, okay, I'm going to add, like, if it's Gen 2, it's 3, and I'm probably going to come back next year, and I'm going to be running Gen 2. So, brace yourself.
Spell that.
GENTOO. Gen 2.
2, like T-O.
It's all one word. Gen
Thanks,
2.
I hate it.
Yep. I don't know what it stands for. I just know it's cool.
Why? You don't know the full backstory of the name?
I'll find out eventually.
Okay. I expect a full report.
All right.
Next season.
All right. See, the thing is, Debian is too stable and Arch is too mainstream, so I need to shake things up.
It's got to just not, can't be mainstream. Can't just go with the flow.
No, I've got to be a little bit of a hipster.
I see.
Yeah.
You're a digital hipster.
Are you gesturing wildly at Linux or at Windows?
He finally looked at the notes for the episode.
No, not that. So this is the OCD part of my brain. I'm unhappy right now.
I thought that was your whole brain.
Shut up. I'm unhappy right now because I was scrolling through the page, no problem for our show notes, and then all of a sudden, Word refreshed, and now the page is no longer in the center of the screen. It's offset to the left, and I can't fix it.
That's because I added a comment.
Why?
I added a comment at the bottom. You're welcome.
Oh, you turd. That's why.
Wow, you just totally...
You screwed me up.
Totally
I'm just like, what happened?
Set John off.
From now on, I'm going to add a comment to every single one of the show notes.
It needs to be symmetrical.
But make sure you do it like this and right in the middle of the episode.
I'm over here like changing views, trying to like, what did I do? What happened? What did I do?
Apparently nothing.
I really need your computer now.
He's over here reacting like it like just randomly switched to light mode.
Well, we all would have seen that.
True, yeah.
I'm over here just like,
The
give me back my
flashbang
son.
been,
Like, give me back the center of my page.
There's probably, hold on, in the view settings, you can probably hide comments somewhere.
It's somewhere in here. I don't know.
Now you're making him have to dig through.
You have ruined my day. There we go. I turned off show comments. Everything is back as it should
As I
be.
say, you can go to reading view as well, and it'll send a page for you.
Interesting.
It's been a stressful week.
Okay, so I clicked on. Hold on, I want to dunk on Windows real quick. I clicked on, the reading view, takes me to a separate page. I go up to the browser, I hit back, and now I've got this like unhappy little
Oh yeah, it did that to me
file.
too.
This web page requires data that you entered earlier in order
Yep.
to be properly displayed. You can send this data again, but doing so will blah blah blah. I just display the freaking document.
No.
That's too hard. Way too hard.
All right. So from now on, I'm adding a new comment every single time.
You just can't do it at the exact same time every time. Otherwise, it.
Yeah, you got to mix it up a little bit.
Oh, did you see add-ons? Can we add GPT for Excel?
I swear,
Word.
stop pressing buttons. I'm gonna lock your
Hold on,
account.
hold on. Ooh, no, DocuSign. We
I'm
gotta
gonna-
add
I'm
DocuSign.
We don't. There's nothing to sign.
No, it's like a handbook. We have to every episode we have to sign off on the show notes.
I'm gonna make it very. I'm gonna insert some wild stuff into
Hold on,
that
hold on,
document.
hold on. What about QR for Office? A first of its kind QR generator that integrates seamlessly with your Office document.
For what? Why?
Because it's fun. I just saw this button. I didn't realize that this little red like checkbox was added.
You just
You
saw
should
the
be
button.
you should be
Found
happy that I
things.
didn't click on the Copilot button. I can do that. It's sitting right there staring at me.
It's yeah, front and center. Just
What if I hold on? What if I just hit dictate? Will it just
All
start?
right,
we've got
so I gotta
autopilot.
go to admin.microsoft.com, navigate to Matthew's account.
All right. Are we? Yes. I'm gonna allow.
ooh, we could put Wikipedia in there.
Allow. Okay.
What happens if I just remove his license?
We
Like, what are
encountered
that?
a problem. Please try again.
I thought there was a grace period if that happened.
No, there is not. If I yeet his
I'll still
license,
lock him out immediately. His data will stay there for a somewhat of a period of time.
oh, I can just there's straight just a delete button right here. Just get rid of the.
Oh, look at that little guy. Yeah. Oopsie.
Question for the team:
Yes.
does anyone have any preferred brands for external drive enclosures? I need a couple of.
Are you planning on
build an
supplying
ass.
your own hard drive?
Yes.
Or okay.
Build an ass.
Unfortunately, I don't have the budget for a NAS right now.
So what?
Be a man and just
what's
have the hard drive dangle out the side of your computer.
what size? How much storage do you need for this? Do you feel like you need? And how
well,
much are you willing to invest?
So this is going to be it'll be a 1 terabyte 2.5 SSD because they're cheap.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to tell you to get.
Or-
Here's what I'm telling them to get. Is legitimately, and I don't mean this jokingly, just go onto Amazon and type in StarTech, and then just get their 3.5-inch enclosure.
Actually, I'll counter that. You just want a terabyte? Go on Amazon and buy a terabyte flash drive.
Oh no, actually no, don't do
Why?
that. Don't do
Get
that.
you can get a quality one, get a good one. Like Corsair makes them.
Did you pay
Everybody
attention
makes
to
one.
our Vibe episode? That was one of the highlights of it. Is we recommended that you need to store all of your data
Don't do that.
on a flash drive. Obviously, that's the best thing.
Oh,
to do.
Samsung. No, Samsung makes large. Like they make Samsung makes like a 2 terabyte flash drive.
Don't buy just get a USB SSD.
But then it's gonna dangle. You just stick it's.
I don't mind the dangling because you can just get a
When you say
longer
wait,
cable.
what do you mean
So, hold-
USB
hold-
SSD?
hold-
When you say USB SSD, what do you mean?
It's like what I have in there is
I haven't
it's
seen
literally
what
just
you
a.
have.
So I have an external SSD that just plugs in via USB, and they make it. It's
Okay, so the original
it's
thing that-
true flash storage. It's not like what. It's not the cheap flash storage. that they put
Okay,
in
the
USB
original
drives.
thing that I was going to suggest is, and I'm sure there's different varying qualities of ones you can buy, is go get a 1 terabyte NVMe SSD, and then they make enclosures
Yes,
for
they do.
those that have a slide out or a fixed USB end, and it basically ends up being a big flash drive about this big. It's literally it's like that big.
Mhm.
But it operates as a flash drive. You just stick it in, but it actually has a real NVMe SSD inside of
Just
it.
get one of those.
No, but then you gotta deal with the stupid cord that's gonna come out.
I
and
don't
do
mind
all
the cord.
this, and
It's fine.
all right, fine,
So,
get one
okay,
of
let
those.
me
This will
ask-
largely be on a desk, so
Yeah,
it's
so
not
so
super
let me
relevant.
Get
ask.
an
the-
ass.
It's
$400.
Hey,
no.
hey,
I
let
would
me
like
ask-
to speak to HR. I don't like the tone that you're taking. This.
listen,
good,
Your
Steven.
account's already being disabled, so I need your computer still. Let me have it. Nathan, your use case. What are you wanting? Like, what is this going to be plugged into?
It's like the Notebook. What do you want?
It's going to be plugged into I need something to dump. So that tower that's sitting over there.
Yeah.
I need something that I can dump a disk image and other large type files from a laptop going to a tower as I play around with different
Why do you need a terabyte?
because it was cheap.
You can probably get 2 terabytes just to have some wiggle room.
But this has to be the absolute lowest amount of money.
Oh, okay.
I can't
See what you're
spend
saying.
much money on this. And
Hold
that
on.
hence the 2.5-inch SSD because right now those are cheaper.
I'm
Yep.
sending
than
you. I'm
NVMe.
sending a link. I'm sending a link because I
Or-
actually have one of these.
Or just buy the 2.5-inch SSD, stick it into that desktop, and then just do your dump to the desktop.
Yeah, just keep the
So here's
side
a-
off of the desktop and have a SATA cable dangling out, and then just make sure it's off before you plug it in,
No,
and
just-
then turn it back on.
Just mount the SSD internally.
So here's a good question.
Well, but he needs to plug it into another computer to put stuff on it, and then plug it back. He needs to swap it between
Well,
two things.
obviously, what John is saying is that he needs to bust open his laptop, swap out the SSDs there, and then do what he needs to do. And then
You
pull
need
it
to
back
create-
out and then
Not
put
at
it
all.
on
Better
the
yet,
desktop.
you need to create a proper home group, and all you have to do is connect a crossover cable from your laptop over to that desktop,
That
and then you
sounds
can
like
transfer the files directly.
That sounds like a dirty Windows solution. When you can just
Look, I need you to.
you can just get in there with
Nathan.
Clonezilla and call it a day.
Nathan,
But he still has to have the USB interface with Clonezilla.
since we're offloading old hardware to you, I'm going to give you something at the end of at the end of the show. It'll be fun. I got to pull it out of a box in the other room.
This was Nathan's plan all along.
Actually, I was going to ask if I could borrow a PC cable.
Hold
but
on. If we play our cards right, by the end of the episode, we could have John just going, "You get an ass, and you get an ass."
I am giving him a NAS. It's an old Western Digital NAS that it'll work fine for what he wants
Oh, is
to
it
do.
that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just let him have it.
Nice.
It's literally I had sat in a box for a rainy day.
Yeah, I don't think you need it anymore.
No, it's yeah. What are you
Pretty
talking
sure
about?
you don't need that anymore.
What do you mean? It's just a 2-bay Western Digital
Right.
NAS. I mean, I only have 3 NASs in this house. I need one more.
We've gone from
We
there's a
could-
PC in every room to there's a NAS in every room.
we could
We're
fail
getting
over.
there, honestly.
We at this point we could probably fail over every single computer system in this town, in this particular town,
no.
to his lab.
No, I'm limited by internet. Remember, I have a data cap
Oh my
and
God,
a really bad
right.
upload speed.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, if the
If
issue
I had
if it-
fiber,
But if you bonded your internets together,
no, not
it still
no,
wouldn't do
no,
it.
not even close.
You have them do like the Dragon Ball Fusion, like do the little dance.
You just
and
need a
then, like-
third one. You just need to get Starlink and then have your other two, and
Yeah,
then you bond
so
all those together.
you're wanting me to bond not great copper,
Yep.
not great cellular, and then you want me to throw Starlink in
Yeah.
the mix.
You've
It'll
got-
probably be
you've
the
got
fastest
quite a few
one.
trees around here. I'm not sure how well that would work.
I cut down 2
not
of them.
Great.
If it
Yeah.
would go straight up, it'd
There's
be fine.
a few gaps in here. Like if you positioned it just so, you
Yeah.
could probably get a halfway decent.
I could be like my
connection.
neighbor and just get like a 30-foot.
Yeah.
And,
Make it
and
taller than the
tower.
trees.
Yeah, I love that he has that, and I'm just like, man, I need to put both of my over-the-air TV antennas like on something like. 'Cause there's in my attic right now. And it works. It doesn't work great.
I cut down all my trees, so I don't have this
Yeah.
problem.
Well, you also have fiber.
Well, yeah, that's true. I actually have 2 options for fiber.
I have one option for internet because the other option's not an actual option.
You're the one who decided to move up the mountain.
I didn't want to be near the city. This was my
You're
decision.
in it. What do you mean near the city? You're in your neighbor. You share lot lines with people. That's
I sure,
in the
yes.
city.
I used to live next to the interstate, sir. This is compared to where I live. This is not the city.
I mean,
I'm in a forest.
I agree with you that it
I have
is-
deer that walk through my yard every day.
This is true.
Okay, but you get that in the city too, where we live.
Yeah, I have deer
So,
that come through my neighborhood sometimes.
Yeah, that's not
Not
Now,
every
If
day.
I said
I have box turtles, salamanders.
We have
Dude, I-
coyotes that'll go down the creek, like on the backside of our neighborhood.
Yeah,
we've
I
had
didn't,
bear
also didn't
sightings over
realize.
where I am.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize we have chipmunks in this region.
What?
Yeah, I've had
You've never seen a chipmunk before?
I've never seen a chipmunk before.
in this region.
They're
over here.
rare, but yeah.
I've seen them up here before.
3 this week
Huh.
in
Yeah.
my carport.
Well, we don't get them down where I'm at.
Yeah, I know they're really up here in the mountains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. That's
Mountain
cool.
I saw-
I'd like to
Mark.
see one. That's
Yeah. They're adorable.
well, yeah, it's chipmunk.
Okay, so I've got a genuine question.
Okay.
So with external hard drives, right? Like with spinning disk, you want to have a if we're doing the connect via USB and stuff.
It has to be powered.
Yeah, it has to be powered. Is that
Well, you
still a
want it to
thing
be
with the
powered.
SSDs?
No.
See, that's what I thought. I was just wondering about that because
No, I have just a external SATA plus power just cable
yeah,
StarTech that I hook up to SSDs all the time. So no, if it's a low power drive, you don't have to have external power. But if it's a spinning disk, you need to have external
Yeah.
power.
Well, you can still hook up a 2.5-inch
Like-
spinning hard drive
like a
Yeah.
laptop drive.
Yeah, without power. If it's a 3.5-inch full size hard drive,
You want
yes, you
power.
have to have external
Especially
power.
if it's one of my enterprise drives. That's also picky on power.
Really?
Oh yeah. Well, it's a whole thing, but how they do their power states, it's so like for the drive to spin down, and for it to go to any type of sleep function, it's a dedicated pin on there that most PSUs don't have that connector on it. So if it doesn't see it, the drive doesn't turn on. So you have to either run an adapter or you have to go through a whole thing and
Yeah.
yeah, it's not fun. So basically, just run a proper back plan and you won't have that issue for enterprise drives, or to get an adapter, which is what I did.
But yeah, I contend that outside of a outside of a large storage array situation, we live in a time where for personal use for the average person and their day to day, there's no sense in having a spinning disk for anything. There's not a place for it unless you're just the cheapest person around, or you hate yourself.
well, or
If we're talking 2 terabytes or less, no, you just don't need it. SSDs are cheap enough, and
that's fair.
even in I'm talking even to like some small NAS situations, or like you're putting drives together. I mean, again, like you can get 2.5-inch terabyte SATA SSDs. I mean those are what, like $70-$80 maybe, if not cheaper now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, about $70.
Yeah, so I mean for that. And
But
for
again,
that
you're
much
talking,
data,
and now for that you're talking a terabyte. If you're looking at 2 terabytes, it's going to be
So I've got, I
150-ish.
I'm saying like if you could like pair those together.
think I've got about
Do it, Ray.
7
Do it.
terabytes in my computer right now. So I've got a terabyte hard drive, or a terabyte, terabyte NVMe SSD for, trying to think, terabyte SSD for Linux, 512 gig SSD for Windows, 2 terabyte NVMe, or no, 2 terabyte, 2.5-inch SATA
Hmm.
for like games that I want to play off of an SSD,
Yeah.
like newer games. Because I had to stop and think about that for a second. Because I was like, well, most of my games are on a separate hard drive. But yeah, for newer games like Cyberpunk, stuff like that, playing it on SSD makes a difference.
Yep.
But for anything else that's like 10 years old and older, playing it off a hard drive, it's fine. So I
Yeah.
also have a 4 terabyte in there for like most of my good old games where
And
the SSD is not going to make a lick of difference.
and again, I will say like
Yeah.
for that threshold of if it's 2 terabytes or less, then I say for most people,
Yeah.
like we live in an age it's like just get an SSD, like it'll be fine.
You'll have a
and
better
You'll have a
experience.
much better experience when you cross that threshold into higher amount. You want a single drive with more space than over 2. Then from a cost effective standpoint, it's like, okay, if you're crossing that threshold, you're more than likely you're in that realm of speeds not as big of a concern, because it's
Yeah.
either static files or, like you said, slower games, stuff like that. I was like, okay, then you can get a single big, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or bigger, multiple terabyte platter drive. But yeah, no, just if you're rocking a 512 platter drive,
If you're rocking
in your computer,
yeah,
come on, what are you doing?
yeah, I agree.
No, spinning drives have no. They shouldn't be in a desktop computer
No.
like anymore. It's SSDs. Like I'm even almost at. We're close to that stage of me saying you shouldn't have spinning disks even in like your home lab or your like especially in enterprise. No, unless you just absolutely need. You can't afford SSDs.
Yeah, again,
Like-
I think that I would say that
It's just a cost.
there
measure
would still
now.
there would be a different threshold there.
Yeah.
It's like if you are underneath this threshold, like you're saying, just go SSD. But if for whatever your use case is, if you're over this, just fill in the blank, this threshold of storage that you need in a pool, then okay, fine. There's a there's a
Yeah.
conversation for having spinning disk
Yeah,
for
it,
that.
it, it was for me because I was looking at the cost difference of like when I was building out my main NAS. The reason why I run spinning Rust in it still is it was cost. Like I needed 30 terabytes and like
Mhm.
buying used enterprise SSDs to get up to that price point.
Is a lot.
It's a lot. Even just buying like commercial, or sorry, not commercial, but just standard M.2 or even 2.5-inch SATA SSDs, still expensive.
For that amount, yeah.
Yeah, for that amount, it was like, and it adds a lot of complexity. Like, because when you're going to NVMe, when it's connecting via PCI Express, like a lot of those boards, like, because I went from like Supermicro motherboards to just standard desktop. Like I'm running MSI boards and most of my gear now, and like they have
For
to.
a half second there, I thought you meant super micros and like a size standard, and I was like, there is no
No,
super micro.
the
Like,
company.
what?
Super
No,
micro
yeah,
IDX.
no, I went from the actual like professional platform down to just standard desktop hardware for power efficiency reasons. Like
Mhm.
it's just because stuff got so good for like because it was always in home lab. It was always more cost effective of either you can build a new computer to run your home lab or you can buy used enterprise gear and run it off that. Well, the price to performance difference between those two now is so similar, and the amount of performance you're getting versus the standby hours of like just what it costs just to have the machine sit there idly. The custom enterprise gear is so expensive from that perspective. It's better for you to just get cast off desktop hardware or some of the new stuff like the newer Ryzen gear. Like we're talking 3000 series and up is amazing for home labbing stuff. It's great. It's really not expensive to get. Like, it's like especially the 5000 series chips that it's the end of AM4. Those boards, they're cheap. Those CPUs, they're continuing to get cheaper. Like you can get like a 5900X for like under $170 now.
Mhm.
Like they're really good. Now you're limited on the amount of memory you can have and PCIe lanes. So if you're needing to run a bunch of cards, that like if you're trying to build an AI server, well, you're gonna have to go either high end desktop like Threadripper, or you have to go to like one of the Intel or AMD actual professional platforms and run it off that. Just because again, most of them it's like 24, maybe 36 lanes of PCIe, and like when you're splitting that between a graphics card and your storage and any other adding cards, like I had 10 gig networking to everything, so I eat up my lanes really fast. So I have to be kind of careful with what I'm actually choosing to build out, and that's why I don't have a one server does everything because of all the functions I'm wanting to run. I run out of PCIe lanes. So that's why it's like I have a bare metal NAS, which is my recommendation for anyone. If you're going to run TrueNAS or any NAS software, don't virtualize it. I have seen
Why
so
not?
I have
Why
seen
wouldn't you do
so
that?
many horror shows of what happens when you do that. Like it works in the short term, but long term, it just causes so many problems. It's not worth the risk, especially with data you care about.
Yeah.
Don't just don't do it. Um,
Don't do just don't do it in general. Don't like start that way so that you don't have to go back
I
later on
gave you
and
the
migrate it
recommendation. I
later.
told you what you should have done.
No, I'm pretty sure you told me to virtualize it
No,
originally.
I said you could.
Nah, but and
not
that was
you
good enough for me.
should. No, you didn't listen.
You didn't give me the other half of the disclaimer.
You asked, could you virtualize that? I did my little, I mean, you can. And you took that as gospel.
You didn't emphasize the part enough.
No, you shouldn't have done that.
I'm aware of that now.
That's fine. Just build another computer.
I did. I just haven't gotten around to migrating to it yet. It's only been 6 months. It's fine.
Hey, listen, it took me, I don't know how long, like probably 14 or 16 months to redo my virtualization box just because I was like, it's too inconvenient.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, and speaking of power efficiency,
Oh, yeah.
the day that I finally get around to spinning up all of the stuff that I got,
Yeah, it's gonna be noticeable.
aside from I have my thermal solution that I've got to put in before I even do that, because my closet runs too hot as it is. Yeah, all that power that it's gonna draw. Oh God, I'm not looking forward to that. But but yeah, at least I'm looking into stuff now. It's gonna be hopefully in the next couple of months. I'm gonna do the exhaust fan in the closet so that I can actually shut the door and not leave it cracked all the time, and then I can turn on more things comfortably. And but man, when I actually start running that disc shelf on a regular basis,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm gonna want the door closed.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard no, because I have turned it on, so I know how loud it is, and if the door's closed, like it's not that bad. It's not as loud, oddly enough, um um the Gen 9 server that I
Yeah.
had. It's a little bit lower pitch, and it's just it's less noticeable than that. But it is fairly loud, and it is running 2 power supplies. And I'm pretty sure it's actually using both of them. I think they're tied to. Well, are they redundant? No, I think they're redundant.
They should be redundant.
Yeah, so it shouldn't be like fully drawing off one of them. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It looks cool when it's on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also annoyed because 2 of the drives that I bought are dead, so I gotta replace those. Again, just haven't gotten around to it.
Fun times.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll give you some recommendations for your little storage setup.
a little
Cool.
doodad.
Cool.
There are a lot of options. We'll just say that for what you're wanting to do.
There's a lot of Linux distros that can.
Well, he needs a lot of storage for all
You're
of his
not
Linux ISOs. You know.
Well, that's what he said he's using it for.
Yeah.
For basically like moving stuff like that over.
That's part of it.
Yeah.
Probably that's one use case. There's a few others, but that's probably the biggest pain use case. We'll see. I also have just a few other things I might use it for, but we shall see.
I mean, you actually could have a gaming PC now. So
I know that is
Yeah.
kind of shocking.
Yeah, because that's a should be a 9700.
Yeah, it's an
This is an
i7.
i7,
Yeah.
9th gen i7. Yeah.
Yep.
Which
Which I'm running.
It's a 6-core.
6-core? Yeah.
How much
6-core,
RAM?
12 thread. 16 gigs.
How much RAM?
I believe
Yeah.
it's 32.
Is it 32?
Okay, yeah.
It's the
Maybe
box says
16.
16.
It's okay. It must be 6, but it's it's only half the slots, so
Yeah.
you could easily upgrade it to 32.
So, dumb question. So long as the RAM is the same, so long as I'm putting in two extra sticks that are the same speed, brand doesn't matter, does it?
I mean, there are those that would tell you yes, but in the grand scheme of things, no.
You should only ever
It
buy
will
G
work.
Skill Ripjaws, not a sponsor, and like that's it.
I
They
don't
have to be
disagree.
the RGB ones. You can't get the
No,
plain
hold
ones.
on just a
The
damn
RGB
minute.
makes it faster.
Just a minute. That's incorrect. I agree. I was gonna wholeheartedly agree with you until you said that nonsense.
So I have
Because I've exclusively bought G Skill Ripjaws
I have
memory for a
in
while.
my current desktop, I have whatever came with it because
Mhm.
I bought a pre-built and then I added like SSDs and stuff like that. That's really all that I've added so far, and then
Mhm.
moved it into a different case because the case that it came with was the
Garbage.
case that
Yeah.
it came with. Yeah, it was an Asus. It was fine, but like I like the case that I had before anyway. So there's that. The PC that I built before has DDR3 in it because it's the AM3 Plus
Mhm.
platform, the FX 8350.
Yeah.
That's got G-Skill Ripjaws in it.
Nice.
Like with those nice red, I guess those are heat sinks on them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That was a really fun build to put together.
One thing that you're gonna have to watch out for, Nathan, with
Yes.
that box, especially with if you're doing anything. I mean, if you're doing like any kind of gaming, really, I would say, or just anything power user ish. That is a business machine. Cooling was not a at
Consideration.
top of mind when they were designing that
Temper
thing.
your expectations
Yes.
on noise.
Because just in general, that thing is not going to flow a lot of air. It is going to it's going to get warm quick if you start taxing that GPU and taxing the CPU at all. So like and I think those are like 90 millimeter fans or something they use on there. It's not an 80 and it's not a 120. It's some weird in between size. So it's not like you can
It's
just
probably
get
a
any
92 because 90 is not
okay.
really a standard.
92. That's what I was thinking about.
Yeah.
You can get aftermarket of those type of fans, but also you'd have to check. I doubt that those are PWM fan ports that they're on either.
Okay.
They're probably 3-pin. They might be 4-pin. I could be wrong. And if it's 4-pin, that gives you some options. But just to throw that out there, honestly, like if you start doing some heavy lifting type stuff, you'd probably just be better out. Just take the side panel off. Just take it off and don't put it back on. Put it off in the closet somewhere.
I mean, yeah,
and just let it
you
breathe.
don't have any pets, so it's not like they're gonna stick their little paws and stuff in it.
Just let it breathe.
Just hot rod it.
and if you know you're gonna get into some stuff, they make these cool little things. They're USB fans, and they're about they're like 3-inch, and they have a little stand that sit on your desk. Stick that puppy in there and direct it, wherever the air needs to go, and just. Or better yet, that's about the right size. No, box fan's a little bit too big for that.
Or if it's still getting too hot, we can go with the really cheap option. And we just need to go get a cast off piece of plywood. I know that's super expensive right now. Just a small scrap piece.
Cheap. I thought that's what we were talking about, a cheap solution.
It actually may be cheap for us to buy a sheet of aluminum, but that'll be fine. But no, just wall mount it. Just pull all the components out and just wall mount it. It's ambient.
Actually,
spread its heat around.
Even better is drill like 4 holes and take the side off.
We got angle grinders.
and just you got to have holes because or find
Speed
some
slots.
holes and put 4 pieces of string, one on each corner, and then suspend it from a ceiling fan. And then the ceiling fan airflow will downdraft into it, and that'll help cool it.
Who deleted my comment?
Wasn't me.
I did. It was me.
How dare you?
I know. No, but seriously, if you really need some cooling, no joke, just go get one of those little 9-inch Vornado fans and just plug it in close by and just side off, point it in, turn it to whatever speed you think you need, and just pump
whatever sound level you can tolerate.
Volume and airspeed, you just need to pump air in it, and it'll cool it off.
It's going to be replacing an i5 laptop variant, Gen 6.
Yeah.
So the push that it's going to get initially is going to be a lot of Chrome tabs. So I'm more worried about RAM.
Oh
than
yeah,
I
you
am
definitely
graphics.
need more RAM. I honestly, and this is I think this is still a fairly pricey endeavor, even for DDR4. That should be, that's DDR4.
Yeah, it's DDR4.
I was looking at DDR4 just now.
Take that RAM out and get
right
a
now.
64 gig kit. If you can find an affordable 64 gig kit, just take that out, put that in. Because I can tell you I have 32, I think, in every machine that I use, except for maybe this laptop. It might have it. But anyway, my work laptop's a good example. It has 32 gigs, and I saturate it almost every day with browser windows and not even that many tabs in each one. But yeah, just if you know that you're going to have a lot of tabs, 64.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was afraid. Right now it's roughly $170 for a 64 gig
That's
kit.
where it's somehow that threshold, that jump from 32 to 64 just seems to still be a pretty significant jump, unfortunately.
Well, and I might be running
Christmas present.
Yeah, really. And I might be running might try run some virtual machines on it.
There
so
you
the
go.
RAM's
That RAM is going to be very important.
very
yes.
important.
So 128.
Maybe not quite that.
John's not
far.
disagreeing with me.
I'm not. Knowing what I know, especially if you're running, because that should have Windows 10 Pro or maybe
Yeah.
11 Pro on it already. That you can enable Hyper-V.
Yep.
That's a feature you can enable.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Just don't.
It's better than
Don't do
VirtualBox.
It is
Wait, what's better than VirtualBox?
Hyper-V.
Hyper-V.
It's fine.
Windows Hyper-V. It's better.
Proxmox is
I'll
better.
take your word for it.
Yeah, but then he can't use it as a workstation. He'd have to build a VM to be
Not
a
with
workstation.
that attitude.
He'd have to legitimately. it defeats the purpose of what he wants.
Man, that sounds like a Linux user mentality right there.
I know, right?
There you go.
Jeez.
I'm
Just
still waiting
turn
for
into
you to
full
dazzle.
Then
server.
install Debian and enable KVM. I don't know what you want from me.
Matthew's shaking his head yes.
Yeah, because
Or nodding his head
KVM
yes.
would work fine. Be just fine.
It's been a while since anybody's had a shot, so I'm going to say it again. Debian.
Debian.
Debbie.
Stop! You're gonna kill someone.
It's Friday. It's fine.
Maybe it should be one shot after every 3 Debians.
Party pooper.
No, I'm trying. Part of my job is to keep you all alive, and that probably needs to
You're
extend.
not doing a great job.
Fair point.
Since
Fair
when
point.
did we, like, I'm assuming the audience all signed the waiver before listening to the episode, right?
They should have
Were we
hit
supposed to-
the EULA, which is fine. Just hit
Okay.
I accept.
Oh wait,
that.
were we
We're good.
supposed to include that in the upload?
It's a non-verbal agreement, so it's fine.
Oh, okay. This is one of those assumed
Yeah,
EULAs.
obviously.
Okay,
We have
gotcha.
time before this goes live. We'll get Chet talking.
Okay, yeah. We'll get Wait, Chet's still here? I thought we fired Chet.
Like intermittent contractor.
He retired, but don't worry about it.
He's not allowed to do that.
Yeah, he is. He got a lot of money off of crypto.
Figures.
You know,
I can't even win a scratch off in this guy.
Yeah, he's
over
got
here
diamond
just-
hands. You know,
I tell you what,
I'll give it time. He'll crash out. We'll see him on Wall Street bets later.
diamond hands or diamond chacos. Man loves his
That
chacos.
hurts. That hurts.
I'm just saying the man loves his chacos. I mean,
Now, wasn't okay? Didn't they make? There was some new Chacos that were. Did they make Choco like boots or something? Did I
no,
dream that?
you're thinking of. I think you may be thinking of Croots,
The
the Croc boots.
the Croc Boy boot.
Oh, okay.
Croots,
The Croc Boy.
Croots.
I'm not gonna call it that.
You should.
Add that to the drinking list game. Every time Steven says Croots.
I wanted a pair of Croots so bad.
That just doesn't sound comfortable.
Oh no, I'm sure they wouldn't be. They'd be hot as all get out.
You get that, and then you put those little headlights that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you put the headlights on them, and then you do like little backup lights on the back. You know.
I am disappointed that you don't keep the headlights on your
I don't
Crocs at
lose
all the time.
them.
But they're so handy, especially when you walk around the house at night. Like,
Dang it! I should have been using it when I work on the car. I need to put them in.
I'm so mad we didn't think about that. I'm so
Dang
angry.
it.
That would have been handy.
Okay, I'm gonna
Was
keep
it
them in the
where-
garage from now on.
Was like John under the car, and then you were
Yeah.
just standing outside with like a beer or something.
At time, probably at one point.
At
Because
one
that would
point,
make more
100%.
I just like my brain pictured.
God,
you
yeah,
were
because
working-
if someone's under the car, it's just like shine the light up here, and you just move your foot around, and it just
See, my mind meant to you. My mind went to you were working on the car on your own. You're working on the engine. You got like one leg just like hiked up on the.
That's kind of how
on the
things
side of
are
the car.
sometimes. Honestly,
Yeah.
it'd be that way
I mean,
sometimes.
this man did try to kill me, though, when I was working on his car.
Which time?
Do you want that
the first time you
alphabetically or
set me under the
chronologically?
car and then you didn't warn me about the Black Widow situation.
Oh, that
yeah.
I'm actually thinking about theming the cars with a Black Widow.
This is the Mustang.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
because we found
That'd be cool.
I've killed 2. Well, I killed one. He killed the other one. They were
They were not,
small.
No.
I've only ever seen and killed one Black Widow in my lifetime, and it was massive.
I'm up to 4 now.
Nice.
There were 2 in
Oh.
the car, and then I probably, if I go out there right now, I bet there's one in there. The little plastic cover for the water cutoff for
Did
the
you drive
house.
the Mustang today?
What?
Did you drive the Mustang today?
No.
Oh.
I will at some point, but I'm not brave enough to
Oh
do
well,
that
you
yet.
you said go out there. You made it sound like it was
No,
outside the
no. I was
studio.
saying the little plastic cover, like the little water cutoff, is outside my house.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
Under there, like the first time I ever opened it, it's like boom, big Black Widow right there. So I
Nice.
killed it. And then the second time I needed to get in there, like a few years later, I opened it up, and sure enough, there's another Black Widow in there. I was like, son, go away, just die. Thankfully, I've never found one. To my knowledge, there are none in my garage, none in the house. Like I've never found one anywhere else, like important in the house. But for some reason, that's like the perfect spot for him, I guess.
Just in
And I
case,
think we got them all out of the car.
just in case Pete
Time to
is
find
listening.
out.
Pretty sure.
Just in case Pete is listening, because we don't want to offend anybody, right? When we say kill
I
the
use
spiders, we
Brake clean.
like whatever gruesome, horrible death you can
It was
think
a
of.
quick
That's
death.
exactly what.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was
It
pretty
was not
quick.
relocated.
No,
It's
no,
dead.
no.
Oh, it was drowned in
dead.
brake.
I was about to say, actually, no, it was relocated into a bucket full of brake clean.
Was that brake clean? I thought that was gas.
In that bucket? No,
Yeah.
actually, that was coolant.
You
That
light it on
still
fire
works.
afterwards?
Yeah. Huh?
Did you light it on fire afterwards?
No,
No.
Like a
no,
Viking
no.
funeral?
Well, no, coolant's not flammable, so.
Not with that kind of attitude. There are ways I can get it to burn.
Oh, yeah. But no, at some point, I will bring I will drive the Mustang here.
And we will
to
know
record,
when
and
it
you'll know
arrives.
whenever. Well, it'll be a little less obvious. By that point, I should have the muffler on it.
Okay. I was
I-
going to say, do you not have a muffler on it?
No, not even a little bit. No,
Nice.
it was.
Nice.
I bought it that way. I did not make it so. It came completely straight piped. It doesn't.
Well, it came missing a lot more than just the muffler.
Oh well.
Yeah, it was also missing working head gaskets.
It was misfiring, missing.
Need a radiator.
Yeah, it's missing water, misfiring.
But it had a couple Black Widows in it, so.
It had a
there's
couple
that.
Black Widows in it. Yeah.
Well, it's also missing most of its paint, but
No, it's missing most of its clear coat. The paint's
Sure.
there, just the clear coat's not.
it's kind of there.
Well, there's some spots on the hood where it's not there anymore.
Well, it's fiberglass. You don't need that.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not rusty. Yeah, no, the car is a work in progress. Oh, Jonathan knows because he gave me a couple ideas. But I am getting some new things for the car. I'm gonna get a student driver sticker, and then on the other side, I found they're like student driver stickers, but it says stick shift driver may roll back. So I'm gonna have like one on one side and one on the other of the trunk. And then John found the stickers of it's like Jesus peeking around the corner, and then it has a text bubble of like Jesus like saying something. Well, it says do a burnout. So I'm gonna put that on one of the windows too. It'll go really well with my "it'll work till it don't" sticker that is
Nice.
on the side window. Yeah.
Nice.
So that's kind of the.
Can you instead of like a American flag or something like that, can you get one of those flags that says we do this not because it's easy, but because we thought it would be easy?
Yeah.
There you go.
That'd
I
be
like
perfect.
that. That's going on the
That'd
other
be perfect.
side. Nope. I will find one. That's
There you go.
happening. No, that's basically the theme of this. When you build race cars, when you build sporty cars, I can't really.
When you
call
build
it
a car that you're intending to race.
Yes, that's a good. Thank you for the disclaimer. When you're doing that, you like to have a theme. People like to have liveries. People like to have, there's a theme around the car. My theme is memes right now. This is just a meme car. Like it's just gonna have a series of. I've got a couple of stickers like from brands of like parts I put on there, and I will kind of do the normal sporty car, like you put the part stickers, like the brands and stuff on there. I'll have a little section for that. I can't afford enough right now to have like a whole set of it. But the rest of the thing is just gonna be just making fun of the car. Basically, this is a shit box.
There's got to be at least one
And-
hostility sticker on there somewhere.
If we would ever make stickers, I would put a hostility sticker on
I
there.
can get you a hostility sticker.
Okay. I wouldn't mind. Could we get a big vinyl of Bash and I can put it on the hood?
I'm good with it. Y'all have to fund it, but corporate's not going to pay for that.
I think I know a place where I can get vinyl. I could probably get a little bit of a discount on vinyl. I know a place not too far from here.
Yeah.
I think they still like me.
They may. Well, you look at the time, guys. It's about time you head out for that pizza party. So, Steven, want to thank you again.
Wait, hold on. Like, did the pizza like just get like? Is the pizza like getting here now, or has the pizza been here the whole time?
Listen, all I know is that
Are we going to have cold pizza?
So what he's not telling you is the pizza got here yesterday.
Hold on. I didn't approve the purchase in the first place, but you mean you took my money away from me yesterday?
It wasn't your money. It was corporate's money.
But it's my paycheck. So it's
not. It was in your account. No, so it's not your money.
But for cold pizza? It can't even be warm? It can't even be warm cheese pizza?
We wanted to let you know we appreciate all the hard work and effort that you have contributed this year, and we want to go and celebrate that time together and really grow the team and be, Steve, I don't want you being toxic now, okay?
Hey, it only takes 10 minutes in the break room microwave.
It's
okay?
not the same.
Listen, that doesn't sound very appreciative of all of the effort and everything that we are.
Well, I don't appreciate this, but thank everybody else for joining us here on the Hostility in the Morning podcast. I'm not thanking you people for cold
What
pizza.
do you mean, you people?
But if y'all stay this long for all of our rambling and like what you heard, please leave a comment and let us know. We really appreciate those comments, and we want to hear from you. You can also hit us up on X, Facebook, Instagram, or info@hostilityinthemorning.com if you use antiquated email. We upload every other Tuesday real early on Substack, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. Obviously, we're not going to do that for a little bit, until like season 3 that's coming up. But please check us out for that. Episode 1 for season 3. I'm sure it'll be great. If you want a one-stop shop, though, for everything hostile, you can find that at hostilityinthemorning.com. And remember, have a hostile morning.